loves, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are connecting to the sign of Leo for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have the Leo placement in your chart. Before I get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below a video you want to see next. So let's get right into it. Let's jump in for Leo. What do you guys have going on during this time? What does Leo need to know? Okay. So we have the gift of neutrality. It's important for whatever reason, Leo, that you guys be neutral at this time, whether it's on a person, about a situation. It's just important for you guys to be neutral. What else does Leo need to know? What other messages are there for Leo during this time? Okay, so we have some that flipped over. I'll take those. All right, so we have the gift of neutrality, leaping through the air and enjoy the journey. So let's get right into it. The gift of neutrality. At the bottom of this one, it says, balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So it's very important for you guys to see the bad and the good and the bad, but to be very balanced at this time. It may be because something is coming up, Leo. It may be because you guys are, getting consumed with something. But regardless, it's important for you guys to be neutral at this time so that you're not in favor too much in either way that this could go. So there's that one. Then we have a leaping through the air. At the bottom of this one, it says, a plan that you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects that you are considering. So it's definitely time to take some action here. Very masculine, logical kind of energy. Like, let's take action. Let's do. Leo, tapping into this energy, it just feels like you're on track to what it is that you need to do, but you may be starting to feel like, I should have this by now, or something should be happening by now. I have a bunch of busy work that I'm actually doing later today that's really boring, that I've been putting off, that I know I need to do, but I haven't personally. And that's something that I'm going to go ahead and, do. It's time to leap through the air, take some action, do the things that you're guided to do at this time. And then we have enjoy the journey. At the bottom of this one, it says, stay present and flexible. Many changes are going for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. So don't focus too much on where you want to be. Also, don't focus too much on where you've come from. It's just important right now to enjoy the journey and realize that this is all a part of the process. And if you guys are, really feeling stuck, or you're really feeling lost, really feeling like there's something that should be happening right now that just isn't, something that, if you're just really feeling like you're stuck, this is the perfect time to take on more responsibility. A sign of, things needing to kind of, a sign of you needing to create is feeling really stuck. So I just heard, have pity on me. I feel like someone may have done something to you, Leo. And we have the seeing both sides card here because they're trying to convince you to not give up on them. Seeing both sides and in the light of the moon is what we have. Let's get into seeing both sides. Take a step back and try to look at this from a different perspective. And that's the same, energy of the gift of neutrality, just being very neutral, understanding that people are people. There's a need for you, Leo, to be very tapped into your feminine energy as well this week, that intuitive energy, that nurturing energy, that patient energy, because I feel like someone may have made a mistake. I feel like someone may have made a mistake, and you may be at the point where it's like, it's not just this, but it's all the other things that led up to this. It's all of the other things, and it's very important to just be neutral at this time and to understand this may be an issue that stems from somewhere else. You know, this may be a deep-rooted kind of issue that resulted in whatever happened. I don't know. There's definitely just a need for you guys to be neutral and to see both sides, and I feel like someone apologizing, like someone knowing that they're the cause of the problem and struggling to help themselves. We have in the light of the moon. At the bottom of this one, it says a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So yeah, guys, I feel like during a full moon or a new moon, whatever one is coming up, I feel like you guys either had a revelation if one just passed, or you're going to be seeing things being revealed. All right. That actually makes perfect sense. This one just wants to stay out. All right, this is what I see happening for you, Leo. With this 8 of Swords in reverse, I feel you no longer binded by your thoughts, your opinions on a certain situation. Let me drink some water, child. My throat is dry. 8 of Swords in reverse, I see you guys no longer bound by this devil energy, which is why the devil card is also in reverse, because it's like, because you're looking at a situation from a very neutral perspective, it can no longer hurt you because you're just seeing it as what it is instead of something that was done to you, something that was done against you, something. I just really feel like there's another person involved here. Take it as it resonates. It could be a job. Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It could be a job not giving you or not having the budget to give you a raise or what it is that you're asking for. But because you're looking at it in a different way, like this is just a job that was this was never my, you know, career. This has always just been a job for me, something to get me from place A to B. Because you're looking at it in a different perspective with that 8 of Swords in reverse, it can no longer hurt you, harm you, or make you feel away. So I really feel like changing your perspective this week, Leo, is going to be the most advantageous thing to do. And literally, keep dropping it. Literally, we got the 3 of Swords in reverse. So it's like that heartache, that pain that you were going through is no longer affecting you. It's no longer controlling you. It's just not a factor. It's a non-factor at this point because of your perspective changing. And it's like you had to change your perspective. Otherwise, this situation may well have, you know, driven you nuts, crazy, okay? The Magician in reverse, the Hermit upright. I don't like to see the Magician in reverse, but I do not mind it here. I actually like it here because this Magician in reverse lets me know you're no longer trying to force things to work. You're no longer trying to force a certain person to feel a certain thing, to make a certain thing happen. You're going into Hermit mode. You're being very Hermit mode for all the right reasons. Not to isolate yourself from people, not to separate yourself from people, but for the purpose of, you know what, I'm going to step back from the situation. I'm going to do me. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to feed into myself and do what feels good, what feels right, what benefits me at this time. And I'm going to I'm going to take all the pressure off of the situation. And because you're taking the pressure off of the situation, things are working out. So, okay, that's the one that I actually wanted to fall out. So we have focus on yourself. Yep. And it's not even just like for the purpose of, you know, self-care is always, you know, good, and a lot of times it's very necessary, but it's not just for the sake of, you know, you not focusing on someone because they're not going to give you something. It's just taking that pressure off of the situation. Focus on yourself just the way you are. Let me see what else we got. Yeah. So we have give them a chance and clean the clutter, and then we have the magnetic card here. So in terms of romance, this did come from our romance deck. You know, I'm just feeling like there's someone who does feel like they have okay, Are you gonna brighten up? Are you gonna brighten up? I just feel like there's someone who has like an energetic attachment to you, Leo. There's someone who's absolutely magnetized to you. It's like they can't let you go, but at the same time, they're just not in a position to give you exactly what it is that you're needing. Six of Cups, let me flip it upright just so you can see. This is someone who's able to give and feed into a situation, but we have this in reverse. They just don't have, you know, very much to offer you at this time, whether it's a job, whether it's a person. They don't have very much that they can give to you at this time, and that's why you going within and feeding into yourself is going to make an effect and, you know, kind of change and shift the energy around you, because it's just like, you know what, we got to take pressure off the situation. They can't let you go, but at the same time, they know they have some internal work to do with clean the clutter, and I just don't feel them exactly doing that. Honestly, I don't know what you want to do with this person, with this job, or if it's just a matter of seeing it as what it is. So instead of looking at this person like, you're the person I'm going to marry, just saying, you know what, you're the person I'm talking to right now. Doesn't mean you're not going to get married in the future, but just taking the pressure off of the situation so the situation can grow. Because they're asking for a chance, but I just don't see them actively working to clean that clutter, and that's really the problem. That's what's creating this stuck kind of energy. So we have the lip service card. Either this is like a friend group thing, like this is someone in your friend group, or someone's been gossiping about the situation. Maybe you've been talking to other people about the situation, and they're like, walk away from that job, walk away from that person, Leo. Like, what are you doing? It's not benefiting you, and it's stressing you out even more. Honestly, I would stop talking to people about the situation, you know, unless you really need some advice and you're really ready to hear what people have to say, because I'm sensing a lot of people have a lot to say about this. But we have the confidence card. You know, I just feel like that's confidence on your end. I feel like the most you can do right now is focus on yourself, love yourself just the way you are, and focus on building your confidence. And this doesn't have to be like, you know, body confidence. It doesn't have to be, you know, confidence from a physical standpoint. It can also be your confidence to leave this job or reanalyze it, the confidence to, you know, go after and make a plan for the future, just your overall confidence. What else do we have for Leo? What is going on for Leo? Base chakra card, yeah, definitely time to be grounded. Transformation, power, and truth. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, there was patience and planning. Yeah, it's time to see the truth of the situation. It's time to ground yourself in order to do so. It's so funny, the gift of neutrality is also that bright red color of that base chakra, that grounding energy. It's definitely time to center yourself. And at your core, see the situation for what it truly is. See both sides, you know, and you don't have to, you know, hate someone or look at them like you're a horrible person, you did this and this and this to me. I think for those of you who need to transform energy from bad to, you know, good, or, you know, negative to positive, just need to see this is a human with their own stuff they have not worked through, and that's why they did that. And yes, it did hurt me, but now I see the truth of the situation, and I'm in a grounded enough place to just take it as for what it was and move on from it, instead of like a personal attack. Because, you know, feeling personally attacked can make you feel like you need to get revenge, and that can keep you tethered to a situation. But we have power and transformation, so I do see you going through a transformation, Leo, but this is one of the tougher ones. I gotta be honest, this is one of the tougher ones. This is not an easy, you know, lighthearted transformation here. It just isn't. It is not. Oh, any other ones flip around? All right, so we have daily practice, authenticity. and editor and helping children. Okay, daily practice and authenticity. Let's start with daily practice. At the bottom of this one, it says, the more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. So yeah, Leo, I just think it's a matter of shifting your energy to more effective things. And I feel like there's some transmutation that needs to happen, basically some transforming of energy, because I feel some negative energy kind of hanging on you, just really kind of bothering you. And it's time to move past that. And you just have to see it for what it is to do so. We have authenticity. Trust that your real self has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. So you definitely have the strength to move beyond this. You have the power within, and you have the knowledge. You know the truth of the situation, and it's time for it to stop. It's time for you to stop allowing it to bother you as much. And then we have some literal paths you can go down here, which is really cool. Editor, your writing or other creative project benefits from outside help and support. So right now you may be needing, a mentor to help you with your writing. You may want to start writing. Shoot, it can be, Wattpad. It can be episode stories, pen to paper, writing in the notes on your phone. But I feel like writing is definitely going to help you at this time, whether it's you writing, and starting a blog so that you can affect other people by sharing your stories and benefiting them, whether it be from just, turning your story, changing the narrative, making it one with a positive ending. Maybe you'll write this story, you'll write about everything that you've been through, but in the end you'll give it a spin, or put a different ending to it, so that's what you remember and that's what you hang on to, or you write about what you've learned from it. Writing can definitely help you at this time though. And then we have helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. So young, the word young is relative. It doesn't have to literally be children. It can also be, we're all children at some point. We're all learners at some point. We're not, all teachers after we reach a certain age. Life is constantly, consistently teaching all of us new things. So tapping into this energy, Leo, a part of your purpose though is to help other people. We'll just say that. Part of your purpose is to help and teach other people. So that can help you from, grow from the situation. If you take a, situation that was really hard for you, you're neutral about it, you see both sides of it, and then you share that experience, that can be the fulfillment that you need to, truly kind of move on from it. But there's definitely a need to grow at this time. There's just growth from seeing the truth of the situation. Let's get some spirit animal cards for some further advice for Leo. Ooh, I love the fox spirit. The fox spirit, the bat spirit? Yep. The fox spirit and the bat spirit. At the bottom of the bat spirit card, it says a rebirth is assured. So you're definitely going through a rebirthing process. Fox spirit at the bottom of this card, it says think on your feet. If you get a little bout of inspiration, take it, and take it immediately, Leo. Do not wait on these things. Do not allow them to, pass you by. But we have the butterfly spirit, the crow spirit, and the wombat spirit. The bottom of the butterfly spirit card, it says transformation is beautiful. And we literally got transformation from 2 different decks. Transformation. You're going through a transformation, babe. And then we have crow, co-create with spirit, the universe, your guide, spirit, the divine, whatever you believe in. God is sending you messages right now. Oh, it's not focused. You're being sent messages right now, so it's time to co-create and team up with the universe for the best possible outcome. And then the last card we have is the wombat spirit. At the bottom of this card, it says be at home. So this is about being at home in your emotional body, being in tune with who you truly are, and moving on from there. Yeah, Leo, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.